Hi guys, welcome back to my mini kitchen. Today we are going to be making something that was actually requested by one of my lovely subscribers. We are going to be making a peach cobbler. So fruit cobbler is pretty much the same as a crumble that we have in the UK, but in America they use the word crumble to describe a fruit-based crumbled topped pie or pudding. I've been requested this by an American person, I think, so I'm going to be sticking with peach cobbler for my wording. It's really easy, really simple, a little bit variation of more of a cakey crust than normal crumble crust, but it is so delicious, perfect with ice cream or cream or on its own, bubbly, delicious and sweet. I can't wait, it's going to be really good. The peaches. So we're actually in peach season at the moment. August, September is perfect for a peach in the UK. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 here, but I technically only really need maybe 6. What we're gonna do to peel our peaches is on the base, we're going to just put a very thin cross there. So we're not going too far into the flesh. I'm gonna do this on all of our peaches. Now we've put the X's in the top of our peaches. I've got 2 pans here of water. One is boiling water and the other one is just normal tap water. And we're just gonna pop these in the boiling water for about 30 to 40 seconds. This is gonna help us to peel off the skin. So the skin, as you can kind of see, is a little bit fuzzy. You can leave it on if you want, but I'm gonna remove mine because I simply just want the fruit part of the peach into my cobbler. These guys have been in here a good amount of time now. And simply just taking them out of the water and putting them into that cold water, and that kind of shocks the skin away from the main body of the fruit in the middle. So once all your peaches are in your cold water, you have no need for our boiling water anymore. And these guys, once they cool down, and then you can just peel off all the skin. Also, while I'm peeling the peaches, which does take some time, but it is worth it, just gonna preheat the oven to about 180 degrees. This is a fan oven, but yeah, 180 to 200. The peaches have a large stone in the middle. We are now just gonna slice them all up and chuck them into the base of our skillet and trying to avoid that big stone. I would normally will go all the way around, trying to avoid that center stone. Side, and then keep that top bit. And there you go, and then thin slice, chuck it in. Doesn't have to be perfect because it is all going to cook down into one, and I mean, it's not Michelin star chef cooking right here. This is delicious home peach cobbler in. Now we've got all of our peaches nicely sliced into our skillet. My favorite vanilla is coming back out. Vanilla bean paste. This stuff is so good. Smells amazing, tastes amazing. You need to get it in your life. So we're just gonna add 1 tablespoon. And as you see, it's actually got little bits from the vanilla pod in it. And you will see them after it's cooked and it just looks great. Just singing to my pudding. We're also gonna put a little bit of lemon juice in. So you just want to roll your lemon so you get all the juices out. And actually this one doesn't have any pips in it, but you just want to use your hand as a colander and make sure you're not getting any of those lemon pips. Last but not least, it's a pudding. You need sugar. So we're going to put some golden caster sugar in. It's about 45 grams and literally just spread it across. Get that all in. And then using our spoon, just gonna mix it all around so everything is coated. So now this little guy is gonna go in the oven for about 10 minutes and it will just kind of help to congeal all of the peaches together and be a nice bottom fruit layer before we put in our topping. My baby's coming out again. Ready for us to make a little crumble topping. This is, as I said before, a little bit more of a cakey topping, so it gives a bit more of like a spongy cake, still with a crisp and sugary, crumbly feel. You kind of get both. But it is really, really good. So we got our mixer. You can use a hand mixer. You can actually also just do this with your hands. I normally make a crumble mix with my hands because you have the cubed butter, but we've actually got room temperature butter. And it's quite hot in here today, so it's a little bit melted. So we're literally just gonna chuck all our ingredients in, create our build base, starting with our flour. So we've just got some plain flour. I'll put all of the directions down below and also measurements of everything, so you can pull back and do that. So we've got our flour. I'm just going to add in our butter. We don't want to over mix this because I am actually looking for quite a crumbly, lumpy texture. It just helps it to kind of bake unevenly and goes crispy in some parts and kind of gooey in other bits. Really, really good. Now we've also got our milk, sugar, and our baking powder. So we're going to chuck in the baking powder and also our sugar. Get that all mixed. Again, not over mixing, just so it's on the edge of incorporated. That's it. And then the last thing is milk. So we've got 60 millilitres of milk. And this is just going to make it a little bit more gooey, doughy. And we're literally just going to chuck that in. This we really do not want to over mix, maybe like 10 seconds. We're going to go 12 seconds. And that is literally it. While this guy's been baking, we've made our delicious, crispy, yummy, doughy topping. So it should look like this, a little bit like a crumbly mess of sugar, flour, butter. So our peaches have been in the oven for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to take those bad boys out. Come on, little baby. This is going to be really hot. And they've just done a little pre-baking ready for our topping. We simply just need to put our doughy, buttery mix straight on top. And I really am actually quite looking for an uneven topping, because then you get bits that are slightly higher, that maybe crisp a little more. This is not a neat pudding, but as soon as it goes into the oven, it will crisp up and be so delicious. I'm also going to put just a little bit of sugar across the top, just for like crispy tapping, you know. There we go, and that is it. In the oven we go. Gonna go about 20 minutes until the top goes a nice golden brown. Look at that bubble. This is what I wanted, leaving this little gap, lets all the fruit come up and bubble and get little crispy bits on the top. I'm gonna go in here. This bit looks nice and crispy. I feel like that's quite a big portion, but I'm going for it. Actually, no, it's not that big. Get more. Oh, this looks so good. It smells so delicious. You can see like the peaches have caramelized around the side and melted down and become a bit more like congealed. My mouth is watering. I can't really talk. I'm too excited. I've also got some ice cream, because why would you have a hot pudding without ice cream? Get this bad boy out. I'm so excited. Ice cream, peaches, little crumbly, cakey, crispy top. Get rid of my mouth. It's gonna be on fire, but I will burn my mouth for you. That's so good. Those peaches, they get so soft and caramelized in the oven. It's so good. You need to make this pudding, come on. Thanks so much guys for watching this video. I really hope you come back to the channel and also subscribe. Also comment below if you want to see me make anything. Like the video, share with your friends, share it around on social media. If you do want to see me in my normal day-to-day life or other things that I'm making, follow me on Instagram, which is just Bryony Morganna, and I'll see you guys next time.